Hi guys, so this is my first Thursday post, and Thursday posts are like anything I want to post on Thursday. So today I actually want to change my booth setup, and my booth setup right now, I'm gonna insert some pictures up across the entire screen. My booth is not to the place that I want it to be. I personally would walk past my booth, so we don't want that anymore. I spent so much money trying to updo. I spent $250, not so much money. $250 is a lot, but I spent $250 upgrading my booth. We're gonna be going down into the basement, so new location unlocked. But downstairs in the basement does not have any kind of like lighting, and I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I don't put nothing downstairs is because one, actually yes, I do put stuff downstairs. It's like my like when there's no market season, everything goes down in the basement. So the basement is so disorganized, and then on top of that, like my faithful see my hair business stuff is downstairs, and then there's bugs and it's cold and it's just I don't have any place upstairs to practice my booth, so downstairs to the basement we go. Is there something behind me? As you can see how bad the basement is. Yes, it is bad. Hopefully this video is not going to be too dark. I have this little tiny TikTok light that I got. It does not last that long. It is bright, don't get me wrong. But yes, see, this basically just proved what I was saying. It does not last long. It's fully charged, and it still turned off just now. It's fully charged and it just turned off again. I have to invest in lighting equipment, but I don't really think I need it right now. So let's hope that this video is not extremely dark. I will still be uploading it, but it might be extremely dark, and I will have to lighten it up in post. As you can see, there's stuff all the way back. I have my display case, but there's stuff all the way back. So here's a little time lapse of me fixing this, and then I'm gonna bring everything that I got to put in my booth downstairs. Okay, I know this is a very interesting angle. I found an old ring light, so it's not as dark. However, it's just not the best lighting whatsoever. So we're finished to clear out the space. I cannot find my what is that? This is why I hate being in the basement. It's so freaky. Oh, at first I was gonna turn this into my little baking studio, but then to find out that there's only 2 outlets down here, and then that, and then the bugs and stuff, that made me immediately said no. But y'all probably was seeing like this is a pants that's underneath here. I know it looks like underwear, but it's the pants because I had on the shorts upstairs, but down here in the basement, that ain't gonna cut it. So yeah, first let me measure out and make sure that the space that I chose in my basement is 10 feet. So I'm going to use my partner's feet because this feet is approximately 12 inches long. So 12 inches is 1 feet. So if I measure 10 of those steps, technically is 10 feet. You know. Almost tripped. Damn it. Go on these feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cricut actually is a 8x8. So maybe we train for 8x8, and then obviously when we get in a 10x10 space, we spread it out a little bit more. For starters, this mirror in the back, dimensions I will put, right now I don't have them at the top of my head, I will put them right across the screen. I got this 4-foot table. I got these 2 wooden crates. However, they will be returned because of the fact that I just realized my 2 tables are in the car. This video is taking longer than it should be, I'm not gonna lie. I also got this from Walmart. This is to go under the mirror. I got a cheaper rug. Well, this wasn't really cheap, to be honest. $35 for this little tiny circle rug. Ain't cutting it. This is my pink curtains. I'm gonna hang up pink curtains at the back of my stall. Stall? Yes, stall. So this is how they look. I want it to be very pink, orange, white-esque. Because those are my colors, pink, orange, and white. I want you to feel like a tropical paradise. I got these for on top of my table. I got these to display my cakes. I didn't really open anything, I should have. But I kind of wanted to do it on camera. And this is my honest reaction. I wish there were another color, but I couldn't find another color that was affordable. Because we're trying to be on a budget. You never really know how much spider webs are above you until you get a camera. I'm kind of missing the person that I was where I did not see these spider webs. I have no idea if this footage is just so dark. Anyways, let's get to setting it up. So we have a 4-feet table, and this is where I was hoping that it would be. Is there no way to hold it? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of stupid that there's no handlebar. It is truly annoying that there is no bars to hold it. That's kind of silly. Why is this so short? Oh, this does get longer, taller, right? Am I tripping? Oh, silly goose. Oh, this is a pain in the ass already. Already hurt my back. Anyways. For some reason, I thought it was like this big. I didn't realize it was this big. I guess Shania is 4 feet, so what did you really expect? Then I have my display case. I won't lie, V4. It is as flimsy as you may think. These little knobs like basically keep popping out every single time you move it in any which way. This is what we got so far. So I put on the other 2. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel so cramped back there. Like I genuinely don't know, because the mirror is supposed to come right here. And then like this is supposed to go right in front of there. But as you can see, we're really bad on space right now. I need some advice. So I have these 2 stands for my cakes, because this time around I do want to start doing naked cakes, and I'm gonna put it in these clear containers, the ones that I want to show off. So I was going to like have it be like this, but does that look tacky? I'll take off this one. I'll have them like this, but obviously I don't know if that looks bad or not. But then I also have these, which I bought recently. where I was going to have it like this. 1, 2, 3. The 3 of them. Plus like boom, boom, boom. Tell me which one, this one or the other one. I have this as my checkout little basket. Many don't know this, but I have a little small business called A Fateful Seed. It's hair care. It's porosity hair care. And so I want to bring it along, but because I'm not doing markets solo for them, I'm now going to start bringing my A Fateful Seed with it, along with this. So right in the back, I am gonna, whenever I get to the event, like I'm going to unstack like my cookies. I know it's probably easier to just keep it in the bins that I bring them in, but I think it would look a little bit more aesthetic to like pack them into this thing right here. Let me know, or I should just keep it in the bin and not even bring this second table. I'm gonna take out the mirror. I know people are waiting for the mirror. Also, my mom has a Cricut, but she's in New York City, and so she's gonna cut me out a stencil saying, in the comment section, tell me which one's better. A, I'm sweeter with Sweet Caribbean Bakery, or B, I'm sweet like Sweet Caribbean Bakery. Vote for A or B in the comments. And let me know which I should have my mom cut out with her Cricut, and so that I could put it on the mirror. Business cards would be right here. The tip jar would be right here. I never used to have a tip jar because I kind of like got very nervous. I feel like some people see it as begging, and I did too, or I do too, but many people that came to my markets, when I tell you many, was just like, girl, you should have a tip jar. Like, I wanted to give you something. You should have a tip jar. You should have a tip jar. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just put out a tip jar. And if people don't want to tip, you don't have to tip. I promise you, you do not have to tip. I price my products in a way that if you don't tip, I still be fine. I promise. Samples was gonna be right here. So where do I want to put my menu? Because samples are going to be right here. I could probably just push this around. Samples will be right here. The menu, should it be right here? And then I have my forks. I could put my forks right here. Yeah. Let's bring the mirror in. In the comments, also tell me ways that I can transport the mirror. I really don't want to break a mirror. I'm not superstitious, but I know some people are, and I just really do not want that to be the vibes. With all these additions to my market, packing my car is going to be an absolute pain, especially for the markets I'm going to be doing by myself. It has a stand in the back, obviously, because that's why it's standing. It's a stand merchandise. But anyways, there's a stand in the back, and I bought these packs of weights that I usually use the sand weights, but I decided that I no longer want to keep having to sew back up the bags because they keep ripping because of the rocks. So I invested in the weights, the professional looking weights in my opinion. And I'm gonna put one on the back. Period. Period. Only God knows, you know? Only God knows. Anyways, I feel like this is the setup for the booth. In the front, this obviously will be like pushed to the side, is only because of the limited space. But display menu on the top or menu on the side, please let me know. If it's cool, cakes will be here. If not, it'll be in the back. Mirror. Then it'll have regular stuff. And then, yeah. With this, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was not too long of a video. Bye.